Hello everybody, welcome back to Docshala. Today in our NEET MDS 2021 recall series, we are going to see a question from dental material subject that is revolved around resin modified GIC. So let us now look at the question which they have asked. Which of the following can be used as a base under calcium hydroxide when remaining dentin thickness is less than 1 mm? Okay, so this is a question regarding the medicaments that we use in cavity preparation. So the topics that the options that they have given are ZNOE, zinc oxide eugenol, RMGIC, nothing but resin modified GIC, and polycarboxylate cement and zinc phosphate cement. So let us now look at the medicament liner and sealers that we use when we are keeping different kinds of restorations in our cavities. So this is a standard thing which we use, most common things that we use. As a sealer for the cavity, we use gluma, glutaraldehyde plus hema, and we use dentin bonding system. This is used for composite restoration. So this is used as a sealer only. And here you can see in this image dentin bonding systems are of different generations, right? So this is just a brief gist about what all generations we have. Like we have 3-step method, 2-step method, and 1-step method, right? We have etch and primer and bond in 3-step, whereas in 2-step we have self-etching primer and bond, and whereas in 1-step all are available in one bottle. Then coming to the cement that we use luting cement. It is either resin GIC or modified resin modified GIC, and calcium hydroxide. This is used as a medicament. Okay. So coming to shallow excavation, when we excavate only a shallow part of the carious lesion, like you can see here in this image, the remaining dentin thickness is more than 2 mm, right, in this image. So when we are doing cavity preparation like this, what we do? So when we want to keep an amalgam restoration, we don't use any medicament or base, we only use a sealer. Okay, Fisher sealant we use. When we want to restore it with composite, no medicament, no base, only dentin bonding system. When we use inlay, when we are doing inlay, then there is no medicament, no base, only luting cement. Luting cement is nothing but what we use, resin modified GIC, RMGIC. Okay. Then moderate excavation. When we are coming to moderate excavation, so here coming back to this image, you can see that there is an excavation about of a moderate amount of enamel and moderate amount of dentin. So the remaining dentin thickness is 0.5 to 2 mm, right? Concentrate on this slide because in the question they have asked if the remaining dentin thickness is less than 1 mm. Okay, so here what we'll use. So when we are doing amalgam restoration, medicament is not required, we only use base and a sealer. When we are using composite restoration, medicament is not required, we use base and dentin bonding system. When we are using inlay, medicament is not required, we only use base and luting cement. So in this base we might use like lots of cements that we have. Okay. Then coming to deep excavation, remaining dentin thickness is less than 0.5 mm. Okay, so less than 0.5 mm, so you can see here. Okay, when we are using amalgam restoration, we use calcium hydroxide as medicament, we use base and sealer. Then composite, we use calcium hydroxide and dentin bonding system. Then we are preparing inlay, calcium hydroxide, base and luting cement. So from this what we have understood is we use luting cement when we are applying a base. Okay, when the dentin thickness is less than 1 mm. Okay, so the luting cement which we apply is, so here you can see in this image itself, you can appreciate that. So here they have applied a sealant, then composite resin and a base. So below this base we use a luting cement. Okay, so that is RMGIC. So in this slide you can see the development. So resin modified GIC is developed by using conventional GIC. When it is added with resin components 4.5 to 6%, it is resin modified GIC we get. Then coming to the reactions, so the conventional GIC forms bonds like this, whereas resin modified GIC forms stronger bonds than that of conventional GIC. So it is most commonly used. And the properties, so why is resin modified GIC used? It is aesthetically superior, high fluoride release, so this will help in preventing further caries, right? Then immediate finishing is given. Tactile strength and fracture resistance are more. Resistance to micro leakage, bond to resin composite, so it will bond strongly. Okay, then coming to the products that we have in resin modified GIC. So we have a luting agent. So here you can see this is a luting agent. We have a liner or base, so Vitribond is a liner or base. Then composite bonding agent, so composite bonding agent we have it as a Fujibond, and a restorative material we have it as Ketak Nano. Okay, then coming back to our question, so in the question they have asked what can be used as a base under calcium hydroxide when the remaining dentin thickness is 1 mm, less than 1 mm. So we don't use zinc oxide eugenol, nor polycarboxylate cement, nor zinc phosphate cement. We use resin modified GIC. Okay, no matter what kind of restorative material we are using, we use resin modified GIC. Okay. So if you like our video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on our Instagram at Docshala for dental content and at Docshala Medical for medical content. And you can also find us on Telegram. Thank you.